What is going on, my broskiis? My name is Toadskii, back again, here to bring you guys yet another One Piece Treasure Cruise video. So we have a data download on Global which introduced a pretty interesting set of information. So first of all, we can see right here that the Katakuri Sugo-Fest is actually going to be coming. When the data download for 6 Plus Katakuri came along, we were expecting this to debut as well, because this was like the first Sugo-Fest where they did like a Sugo-Fest where you could pull the character guaranteed, and they literally titled it as a Super Evolution Sugo-Fest. So this is going to be a new theme moving forward. Whenever a new Super Evolution comes out, there's going to be this banner where you can pull for that character, which I think is a really cool thing, because I know a lot of people get upset when there's a new Super Evolution and there's a character they really want to get. Now you have an opportunity to get them. We will talk about this banner very soon. However, also they surprised us with another Super Evolution with Robin. So Robin is also debuting with her Super Evolution on the same day as Katakuri, on the 8th of April 2020. I'm really looking forward to this one. This is going to be sick. We're getting two brand new Super Evolutions at the same time. It's actually kind of nice because we didn't get a Super Evolution last month, but now we're getting two in this month. So that's really nice that they're doing that. We will talk about Robin in this video because obviously it's a brand new character. A lot of people might want to know what she does. She is very good, by the way. Before we get into what these characters do, I want to talk about the actual Sugo-Fest structure. So obviously, as you guys know, with the Sugo-Fest banners right now, when we click the event information, we don't have information here, unfortunately, but we can still check the step-ups. So, here we have the step-ups here. The first multi on the Katakuri Sugo-Fest is discounted at 30 Rainbow Gems, always nice to see. The second multi is then further discounted at 40 Rainbow Gems. Again, really nice to see discounts. That's really good. The third multi is a guaranteed legend, of course. And then, the fourth multi, you're guaranteed to get the Strength Katakuri. Now, he does not come super evolved. On JP, I believe it was 5 multis, and you got him fully super evolved already. This time around, it's one less multi, but you have to fully evolve him and then super evolve him by farming the skulls on the quest. So it is a little bit different, however, it is well worth it. Honestly, looking at this, 4 multis, 2 of the multis being discounted to get Katakuri guaranteed, I don't blame people for summoning here. I would still suggest, it is probably worth to save it for future upcoming banners, because look, Katakuri is a really cool character, but he's not like your go-to character that's going to be clearing everything going forward. Yes, he will be a character that is going to be able to clear a lot of content, but a lot of the time for more difficult content, he is going to struggle. I wouldn't say he's going to struggle, but he's not the most ideal character for it. Like, yeah, he'll be able to beat it, but especially if you're a player that does not have a large variety of characters available on their account, Katakuri is going to be borderline useless for you, especially if you don't have a lot of rare recruits and stuff like that. Yes, there are good free-to-play units for Katakuri, but the way that he's built, he's very restrictive with his captain ability. So I would say if you have like a large variety of characters in your account, if you're rather like an endgame type of player and you just don't have Katakuri yet, I honestly think this is not a terrible idea to pick him up, because 4 multis to get him guaranteed, 2 of the multis being discounted, and plus on top of that, there are actually some pretty decent rate boosted characters. So obviously you've got Katakuri. I imagine his 6-star plus will actually be pullable here as well. You can also pull Ace, the brand new Halloween Ace. Kaido is also boosted on this Sugo-Fest. You got Vivian Rebecca and V2 Big Mom. All of these characters are very good characters for Katakuri himself and work very well with him. So yeah, that's going to be here, man, and that's really good. 4 multis for Katakuri is very good, and the rest of the Sugo-Fest steps don't really matter all that much. But then we're going to move on to the Robin Sugo-Fest banner. Now, unfortunately, this one is structured slightly differently from the Katakuri Sugo-Fest, because we've got the first multi being discounted, the second multi being discounted, the third multi being a legend, but then, instead of having guaranteed on the 4th multi, you have to do 5 multis to get Robin guaranteed. Now, when you compare and contrast the two characters, Katakuri versus Robin, it's hard to say which one is ultimately better, but either way, 5 multis to get Robin is not worth it in my personal opinion. If she was at 4 multis, again, it's in that same situation as before. If you're more of an endgame player, you have a lot of characters, but you just don't have Robin, I would say maybe it's probably worth it. let's have a look at the other characters that are boosted here. So we've got Robin here. We also have, we've got this Kuzan, which is very, very exciting to see. That's pretty interesting. You've also got Douglas Bullet here as well, Stampede Luffy, and Sabo and Coalla. Like, really top tier legends are all boosted here, so that's pretty awesome to see. But I just don't suggest doing 5 multis for Robin. It just doesn't seem like a very good idea in my personal opinion. But look, it is up to you at the end of the day. I still think it's better to save for like the double 3 times Legend Rate Sugo-Fest, 2.5 times Legend Rate Sugo-Fest, whatever they're going to be planning later on for like Luffy, Zora, and Sober Mask. I think that is the Sugo-Fest that people should be aiming for at this point. And I understand that, you know, in certain situations when we wait for certain Sugo-Fest and we do get disappointed because of Sugo-Fest structure or the rates and stuff like that. But honestly, looking at it at a standpoint, if you're looking for legends, you should be waiting for those 2 times or higher legend rate Sugo-Fests. But either way, these characters are available here if you do want to go ahead and pick them up. But we've already talked about Katakuri extensively. I've already talked about him when the data download came in for him. I made a how-to video on how to build here, how to build teams with him, and how to use him. So I've already talked about him extensively. You guys can check out my other videos if you want to check them out. What we haven't discussed, though, is the brand new Robin. So let's go ahead and take the time to break down this brand new 6+ Robin's abilities. I love the artwork, by the way. If we go down to here and we click this, we can see the artwork in its full glory there, which actually looks really, really good. So, as for Robin, what does she actually do? So, her captain ability will go ahead and boost Cerebral characters' attack by 3.75 and give them a 1.5 times recovery boost, and makes Cerebral characters' recovery slots have matching slot effects and reduces damage taken by 20%. Now, the only thing that they've actually changed here is her attack multiplier. Previously, she was a 3.25 attack boost, and now she's a 3.75, and that's all they changed to my knowledge, which is all they really needed to change. She's basically just a harder hitter now, and of course, Cerebral are one of the better classes in the game. They've got access to a lot of powerful characters, you know, even like Sabo and Coalla. If you're going to be running a mono Cerebral team, then this would be a great captain to use with a friend captain, Sabo and Coalla. Really, really nice. Or even Cat Dog as well. Like, Cerebral has so much going for them. So, look, this just adds another unit that you can have in your caliber to build a Cerebral team, which is great to see. Let's talk about her special, because her special ability did get an addition, which was kind of nice. So, she still has the main effect of reducing every single piece of damage that you would receive for 1 turn. So, she's one of the best defensive units in the game. She will also change adjacent slots into recovery, which also didn't change. And remember, if you are running the Zunisha ship, or if you have just a team that can make recovery beneficial, or if you're using her as a captain, those adjacent slots are going to be treated as beneficial. Or you can use it in a more defensive manner, right? Because as a captain, she gives you a lot of recovery boost. So by giving at least two guaranteed recovery slots as a captain, you're healing for a pretty good chunk of HP there, which is good. But then they added this last little line to make her even better. Doubles Cerebral characters' attack for 2 turns. Phenomenal special ability. Amazing defensively and offensively at the same time, which is a great addition to the character. This is also really good because there's a character such as the V2 Raid Doflamingo, the Int 1, who you can launch his special ability to lock your orbs. So if you get certain orbs, you can lock them, like with her special, as well as extending the durations of your attack and orb boosting effects. So you can literally have an attack boost for 4 turns, and also lock your recovery slots that get given to you with her special as well. Like, this character is very strong, and the 3.75 base is freaking awesome with a 20% damage reduction. She is one of the best defensive legends in the game that we've seen, and she just continues to show why she is, you know, one of the better legends in the game in terms of defensive effects. So yeah, Robin is really good. Love the artwork, great effects. Really looking forward to this one. Look, the Sugo-Fest looks fine, but as I said, it's the same sort of thing that we've been discussing. You know, it really comes down to what you have in your character box. I do think that it's probably worth saving, but look, 4 multis for guaranteed Katakuri. I understand why people would want to do it, but remember, Katakuri is very difficult to build teams with. You need a lot of characters on your account to get the most out of him, so take that into consideration before you decide whether or not it's going to be worth pulling here. But I'm really excited for this. This Katakuri, man, I cannot wait to get my hands on him. Also, of course, because this is going to be debuting on the 8th of April, this Sugo-Fest, you can actually farm the skulls for Katakuri as well. So this is the island called the Perfect Superhuman, the greatest, the masterpiece, and the greatest masterpiece. So it is a 50 stamina island. You can get skill books for the character, as well as the Super Evolution skulls for Katakuri himself. Robin, on the other hand, is not a character that needs a certain island to farm her super evolution skulls. We can actually go ahead over to Robin right here, and these are her evolution materials. So you can see here that you need a yellow and a purple skull in order to super evolve her, because previously she was a Psy character. Now she's becoming an Int character. I probably should have mentioned that a little earlier, but yes, now she's an Int character. Her classes do not change, obviously, and you do need the other materials there with a purple crab, lobster, and a rainbow dragon. But look, I think a lot of people are going to be excited about this one. It's crazy that they're dropping 2 super evolutions at the same time. Oh man, that's so good. What does it mean that's next? I think Lucy legitimately is the next super evolution to arrive on global, so hopefully that comes soon, because that legend is very, very good. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video today. If you guys did enjoy the video, make sure you go ahead and hit the like button, and if you want to go ahead and stay up to date with the rest of the content that I post on my channel, including more One Piece Treasure Cruise content, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. But other than that, guys, I will see you guys within the next video.